Alright, what is going on, people of the internet? Welcome back to another episode of Ark Max Speed, and this week we got the good old Sonic the Hedgehog, Doedicurus. It's really the same thing as you'll see here. So here's your command to summon it. Summon space Doed underscore character underscore BP underscore C, and I wasn't sure what people were saying in doing the Doedicurus, the stone gathering armadillo, instead of actually going for like the Giganotosaurus that's just been added into the game, dwarfs the T-Rex. But you know what? You guys were 110% right here, because doing some post commentary, this thing is absolutely incredible. It's pretty quick already, honestly. And with Infinitestats like I've given it here, you can roll forever and ever until you hit something. And it's a lot of fun to have a Doedicurus just as a tame. It's not fast, obviously, and it doesn't have particularly great stamina. You know, it's never going to be your go-to mount for going around across the map because it doesn't have high health. It doesn't have high... Well, it has pretty good health, actually. But it doesn't have high melee damage. Boy, is it satisfying to smack a dillo in the face with its tail like that and send it flying. But, you know, it's not like a raptor. It's not going to be your early game tame. It's not going to be your late game tame. It's not going to be your mid game tame. Anything, really. But to do this once and to give it max speed is just absolutely amazing. So I'm going to do it here. Add experience, and then one with at least 5 or 6 zeros behind it, and then pump it all into movement speed. And you'll see it starts at about 230%. It gets up to 540% movement speed, and this thing flies. Like, it's as good as a raptor, honestly. See this? It doesn't even feel like you're running on the ground. It feels like you're like hovering above the ground, going as fast as you can. And it's really good. I actually love this thing. Just for running around the map, it feels great. And here's his roll speed. This is even faster. This is absolutely insanity. You can just jump off of cliffs. And I know I have infinite stats, so I take no damage. But keep in mind, the Doedicurus shrugs off fall damage like it's nothing. So, I'm going to do a little bit of a test here. See how fast this thing really is. Because there's a couple Carnos in the area. And they're notoriously a little quick. I mean, if you're on a Raptor, sure, they're not going to be too much of a problem unless you get, you know, V-synced into them. I don't even think that's what V-sync is. I think that's a server error. I'm not 100% sure. Basically, they're going to cause you some problems if you bump into them. And I want to test to see how fast this thing is in comparison to a Carnotaurus. And so we got one here that's just down to Stego. And I'm gonna give him a little crunch in the knees, let him know I'm here, try and get him come after me a little bit. But you can see here he finishes up the Stego. And I get him to chase me, but he just gets absolutely destroyed. Like, he's gone. There's no keeping up with the Doedicurus. So I'm going to go ahead and fall back down the cliff because I wasn't watching where I was going. And, I mean, if you thought its run speed was good, wait for its swim speed. Because it's not like it's tremendously faster than anything else, but it's pretty good swimmer. So I'm going to take it in the water here. You can't actually roll in the water, which is a bit of a shame. But you can see here, those are good swimming capabilities. That's really good. Like, it's crossing a river with ease. So it's rolling around nighttime here. It's nearly pitch black out. I've got my gamma turned up a little bit so you can see a little bit better. But, I mean, this Doedicurus, absolutely incredible. Like, honestly, I didn't expect it to be this amazing, and when I saw 540% movement speed in the stat bar, oh, and this, still one of the most satisfying things to do in this game, just bowling over a level 1 dodo. But seeing 540% movement speed as soon as I entered the stats in, I knew instantly that this thing was going to be one crazy, crazy mount, and it proved me completely right. So I'm thinking the Giganotosaurus is going to be the next one. I believe that's how you pronounce it. But thank you for watching. If you got suggestions for that other than the Giganotosaurus, you can leave them in the comments, and we'll see you in the next episode of Ark Survival Evolved Max Speed. Peace.